What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video, and in this video we're looking at 5 trades the Lions should consider right now. I'm reacting to this video by the Sideline Report, so shout out to the Sideline Report for giving us this awesome Sideline Report. Hey, you know what I did there. Anyways, yeah, so you guys seem to really like the reaction videos. I've done a lot of these in the past. You guys have seemed to really like them. Just because I get to give my initial thoughts on an article, you guys can give your thoughts down below, and it's super interesting. So that's what we're going to do here. And this one is interesting to me because trades are always something that I like to look at. And here we're looking at 5 trades the Lions should consider right now. So right at this moment. So I'm assuming we're going to see in this list needs, right? Needs. Cornerback may come up. Maybe we'll see wide receivers. It looks like by this picture we're going to see quarterbacks like Brian Hoyer. But anyways, let's just hop right into the list. Let's not waste any time. Let's go. All right, so we're going to scroll down. We're going to see who it is. And it says the Detroit Lions, Brian Hoyer. Yep, and that's a good one. Here's my thing. If the Lions could somehow end up getting Brian Hoyer, oh my goodness, I would be so happy. I think Brian Hoyer is a really good backup quarterback with one of the better ones in the league. And when he was starting for the Browns at one point, I thought he was pretty good. Now, that was years back, okay? That might have been like 2013, I think it was, last time we played them at Cleveland. But anyways, I like this guy as a backup quarterback. So Brian Hoyer comes on here first, and I'm down. If the Lions can somehow pull this off, do it. Let's see what they have to say here. The battle for primary role behind Stafford appears to be undecided. Tom Savage, Josh Johnson, we knew about that one. The Lions may also decide to find a backup elsewhere. They're talking about here getting him in. Now, they're saying that because of the emergence of Jarrett Stidham, Brian Hoyer is a possible cut candidate. Oh my goodness, I can't talk. I said candidate. Because he's 33 years old. Now, if he did get released, I'd be down for that as well. Okay, if we didn't have to trade for him, that'd be even better. I would love to bring Brian Hoyer in. That's just my simple thoughts. If somehow he gets cut, I would love to make the Detroit Lions have that happen. So do it, Detroit. Listen to this article. Now, coming in next, we have Mohamed Sanu, okay, wide receiver with the Falcons. And Sanu is a really good wide receiver, okay? Pretty sure this guy was back with the Bengals before. Sanu's a good wide receiver, okay? He's a top-level wide receiver. He'd be really good for the Lions, okay? Kenny Galladay, Marvin Jones, Danny Amendola. Beyond that, they said they don't really have anybody because Jermaine Kearse on IR. And yeah, Sanu would fit in perfectly. We'd have a scary core. And this is a guy that I don't think would get cut. I'm pretty sure we'd have to trade for this guy. But who knows? I don't know. I'm not really into the Falcons that well. Let's see what they have to say here. They have Calvin Ridley. We know about that. And Julio. So those are the 2 guys. That combined with Sanu's $6+ million contract over the next 2 years, and there being a new offensive coordinator in Atlanta, could make the 8-year veteran a possible trade option. Okay, Sanu recorded 66 receptions for 838 yards and 4 touchdowns last season. So those numbers are great. I mean, those are great numbers for being considered as a guy that could be a trade target. So if somehow the Lions pull this off so far, 2 for 2, I like both of these moves. This one could be a bigger contract, but honestly, maybe it's worth it because this would be a super good wide receiver core. Let's get into number 3. Okay, Kiko Alonso or Raekwon. I'm going to say Raekwon McMillan. Okay, I've heard of this guy too. Kiko Alonso's a guy I talked about a little bit in another video where I said, hey, maybe the Lions would consider Kiko Alonso. Now, I know some people don't like him. They say he's a bad or dirty player, I should say. But again, linebacker doesn't surprise me much. Linebacker is definitely a position you look at. As soon as Jared Davis went down, that's something that automatically became something that we're going to talk about. We don't know how long it's going to be. Only the Lions really know that. Maybe they don't know that. Jalen Reeves-Maybin, Miles Killebrew performed well. I think both of those guys will have a nice role, but they're saying Kiko Alonso and McMillan both fit the bill, so both of these guys could help out. And Alonso's not very old, 6-year veteran, they say here, 100+ tackles in his first 4 of 5 seasons. First in 4 of his first 5 seasons. English. But he missed the entire 2014 season due to an ACL injury. Let me scroll down. McMillan was a 2nd-round pick out of Ohio State in 2017. ACL injury robbed him of his entire rookie season. That's super unfortunate. But he came back to record 105 tackles, and really, that's what we're losing in Jared Davis, 100+ tacklers. So hey, again, I can understand why they would make these moves. Now, so far, these aren't really depth moves, except for the Hoyer one. These are really good players. So I don't know. I don't know if the Lions will be able to pull this off. Next up, we have Duke Dawson, cornerback. Now, this would be a depth move for sure. They are saying the battle for Darius Slay is whatever. It appears to be free agent Rashawn Melvin, who has won the 2nd job. I believe so as well. Then we have Justin Coleman, who will be the 3rd. And after that, it's a question mark. We have Tease Tabor in there, who we're going to see today, debut today. But they're saying here, bring this guy in. He's a 56th overall selection out of Florida and seems to be a bad fit on the Patriots, and the Lions benefit from that. Now, this would not surprise me because, again, Patriots and Lions seem to have some kind of bond going on where they just trade back and forth and stuff. So this would not surprise me, and I would be okay with bringing in another cornerback. I would not have any problems with that at all. And now let's get into this final one. Let's see who they got. Jadeveon Clowney. Wow, what a way to end this article. Props to Sideline Report. This is good stuff. This is A1 content, all right? Not expecting this. Now, this is definitely a, whoa, I just scrolled all the way down. This is definitely a debatable one, for sure, okay? Now, they're saying this guy would cost a lot. You know, Clowney is a very expensive type of guy that they would have to bring in. But the whole thing going over there with Clowney and the Texans is kind of rough right now. It doesn't seem like he wants to play over there. It says he's racked up over 18.5 sacks in the past 2 years, which is crazy. Clowney's projected $100+ million contracts and will likely force many teams, including Detroit Lions, to steer clear. So yes, if he wanted that much money, absolutely no way. Lions don't do that. We have too much good overall play. We don't need to do that. We don't need to give that much money to one player. I like our defensive line already. But if somehow, some way we got him on a steal, maybe for a year or something, come over here, Jadeveon, come here. I know that's not likely, so I can see why they put it at 5. I don't see that one happening. Hoyer 1, I would absolutely love. Sanu would be okay. Kiko Alonso, and those McMillan, those linebackers would help as well. I can see bringing a depth cornerback, especially from the Patriots. Clowney, I don't see happening, but if somehow, some way we got a good deal, bring him over here. Bring him over here. Come on, Clowney. But anyways, I want to give my reactions to this article. I thought it was very interesting. Again, shout out to Sideline Report. If you guys want to read it by yourself, you definitely can, but you probably just saw it on the screen. Also, shout out to Stephen Molinax. Stephen Molinax, do your thing, man. Anyways, that is the second one. Make sure you guys are back here tonight. I should be live for the Browns game. Anyways, I appreciate all of you guys. Thank you for watching, and I'm out.